We're getting a new female Straw Hat at the end of Egghead Island. Here's why. So chapter 1074 showed us that Vivi is out there and not kidnapped like we thought she was. So there's potential for her to rejoin the Straw Hats and reclaim her spot the way she would have way back in Alabasta. At the same time, Jewelry Bonney of all people, a fellow Worst Generation member alongside Luffy and Zoro, is getting mad development, the same amount that a Straw Hat typically gets before joining the crew. In fact, Bonney already got way more backstory than Yamato, let's be honest. So Oda is setting up Jewelry Bonney to play a massive role in the rest of the story as a whole, while Vivi already had a bulk of that development way back in the pre-time skip, and now her father just died at the hands of the Celestial Dragons. So one way or another, by the end of Egghead Island, we're probably gonna get either Jewelry Bonney or Vivi joining the crew. Vivi could simply reclaim her spot that she been had since way back, or Jewelry Bonney could decide to join the crew in order to take down the Celestial Dragons with the rest of the Straw Hats. The same Celestial Dragons who put her father Kuma through hell and back, literally enslaving her father in front of her eyes. And Bonney would fit in with the crew like a glove. She would be the more lighthearted yet angry, humoristic female Straw Hat, as opposed to Nami and Robin, who are the more serious type, while vibing with other characters such as Luffy and Chopper, and maybe perhaps Usopp. In fact, Bonney already had a moment with Zoro back in Sabaody, so maybe that could have been build up for something, who knows. I know that Morge talked about Bonney joining the crew, so make sure to check out his video as it was really informative. Now Vivi's dynamic has already been established in the pre-time skip, where she takes a sort of diplomat type of role when there's strangers involved, and at the same time assisting Nami, being sort of like a sister for her. And on top of that, it would be interesting to see what her interactions with Nico Robin would be like now that the Alabasta incident is done. I feel like there's lots of potential right there. And just like Jewelry Bonney, Vivi has to avenge her father, who died at the hands of the Celestial Dragons for asking too many questions. Something dumb that I kind of came up with that like I wouldn't put too much stock into is, if you look at the Straw Hats hair colors, we have black, orange, green, yellow, most of the colors, even blue. Now Vivi has blue hair just like Frankie, so I don't know, does that like reduce her chances to join compared to like Jewelry Bonney, for example? Because Jewelry Bonney has pink hair and nobody on the Straw Hat crew has pink hair, so does that give Bonney more chances to join or something like that? I know that there's multiple people that also have black hair on the crew, like Robin, Luffy, and Usopp, but black hair, you know, like it's common, you know what I mean? Either way, I wouldn't put too much stock into that. It's just like something fun that I kind of came up with. But if it were up to me, if I had to choose between Vivi and Bonney, I would say, why not both? That way we have 4 female Straw Hat members, which would balance out the crew a little bit more, in my opinion. Vivi could be closer than ever, as she is on Morgan's ship currently, and Morgan's could be anywhere in the world just flying around. He could be above Egghead Island for all we know. So maybe Vivi could show up literally within the next 5 chapters. Who knows, you know? Just saying. Anyways, do you think Bonney is gonna join, or do you think Vivi is gonna join? Who has the higher chances? And what do you think about this whole hair color thing that I came up with? Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Is there anything to it? Or am I just like overthinking? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and have a good one.